Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, in this moment, I will answer about the question how can manager create a culture for change. Okay, uh, I have answered. A cultural change is often seen as a stumbling block by companies, as if it were a long-term job. However, this only happens if the organization does it in the wrong way. For example, it's less focused on culture itself, and the leader is more focused on bringing his own mindset into behavior and leadership. Then, how to make the culture and system willed by the company accept by the employees? Okay, the important role of the leader. In changing corporate culture, the leader has a very important role and effect for employees in creating a culture of change, and the leader must have the right values and management attitudes, and the leader must come to ask questions, learn what his employees are doing. The second focus on the culture of change, which is changing the way people think, which is arguably impossible. Because of that, the leader must change the way they act in the organization and provide training on this behavior, and must teach their employees to solve problems and do innovative ways. The third or last, there is turn problems into opportunities. There are a very good way. Many companies promote continuous improvement as a way to do a better job for employees. In fact, more than that, continuous improvement is a fundamental change in the way employees work, and leaders must think about their employees' work. Management must be able to appreciate the problem and see it as an opportunity so that employees will be willing to accept and stop the problem as their obligation or responsibility for the job. And also have to focus on the problem, because many companies only focus on the big picture of change without identifying the problem and its components. In fact, culture cannot be changed as a whole without seeing and identifying the problem and small components that make up a culture. And company leaders and managers must know, understand, and live with the company's value and convey them to others. According to Borg, HubSpot tries to achieve this by aligning manager performance with one adherence to values. Do they know and live the company values? For example, the company has a management check system which is conducted 3 times a year. Managers are evaluated to see if they embody HubSpot values: humility, empathy, adaptability, speaking ability, and transparency. In addition, the company recently implemented a peer-to-peer bonus system whereby an employee can give a small bonus in case to acknowledge who he deems and complete his responsibilities very well. Okay, additional, I will add some tips. The first, candidates must know the value of the company, and the recruiters must select this escape to strengthen the company's flywheel. Work advice: always asking yourself, could this person add anything positive to our company culture? You should not only look at people who are suitable, but look for people who can add positive value to the company. HubSpot makes the selection by asking questions that can show the capacity of the candidates heard. Create your number two. Create your first work experience with a focus on the things you stand for and how you want them to be done. Burke explained that they usually ask new employees to create a website using HubSpot tools. They let new hires hear from customers, get input, and be open to that input. This will deepen the new employee's empathy for the customer. And the third is be open to change. Burke emphasized that the company culture is alive. Your cultural values are living and breathing documents when the needs of a business change. You may see new values that can serve you better. And the last is be unique. Your values should be able to differentiate you from your competitors. As Burke explains, one of the biggest mistakes companies make is creating an all-encompassing culture. So when I read a design that equates to corporate culture values, if you hide the company name, I think it could be any organization, even word. Okay, that's some example from the book. Okay, that's all from me, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.